Hello, this is Kavita with the Enlightened Heart, and I'm coming to you today with Wednesday Wisdom. So today, I want to talk about the feeling of being overwhelmed. So this is something that I'm hearing from a lot of people. We're in a time falls upon us, so there's a lot more going on. A lot of things that we may have let go of in the summer are now coming back. Maybe there's more responsibilities, more expectations, or even more of a push to get things done because the year is coming closer to the end. And so this can create a sense of overwhelm. Um, the problem or the issue with overwhelm is, I'm sorry to say, that it's in your head. So overwhelm, if you really thought about what you are doing in this moment right now, the things that you are thinking about that you have to do that are on your list, the things that you feel like you have to complete, is creating a level of stress while you're working on your other tasks. And some ways that people cope is they multitask, they stay up late. You may just go through your day and you're at the end of the day or the end of the week or the month and you're like, what happened? Right? What did I get done? And so you end up being, instead of present and conscious in the moment, which actually will help you get more things done quicker, you start to just rush through everything. And you start to think about things that you need to do in the future instead of doing the task that you are now. So how can you ease this? So one of the ways that you can ease this is through time management. And I teach multiple time management techniques. There are courses you can take. There are lots of things that you can do to help with the overwhelm by managing your time so that when a thought comes up and you think about what you have to do, you know that you have that scheduled in the future. The other thing that will help ease the overwhelm, and it may seem counterintuitive, is for you to stay focused in the moment and to focus on one task at a time. And if a thought comes about another task, you think about when you put it on the calendar for you to do later, or you decide that that's not something that you need to do. Maybe you write it down on a list that you look at at the end of each day and schedule it. Just taking that thought, that distraction out of the picture and focusing on what you need to complete now and today and in that moment. Because overwhelm occurs when we think about all the things that we have to do. It usually doesn't have and happen in the moment. There is another side of overwhelm, especially for highly sensitive people, that has to do with sensory overload. And that's when we have too many things coming at us at one time. So that's a different issue. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the mental state of overwhelm and how it is really comes from multitasking and not being present in the moment. Okay, so that's what I'm going to encourage you today to try for one morning, one day. And every time you feel yourself thinking about what you need to do next or about the future, then you just pull yourself back into the moment and right now and focus on what you're doing in that moment. And see how your level of stress is impacted by that simple move. And if this is something that you're struggling with and you've been struggling with for a while, this is definitely something I love helping people overcome in their lives. And so, I would love to talk to you. I offer the 45-minute clarity sessions. You can email me at kavitalifecoach@gmail.com or send me a private message. I would love to send you a link to apply for those slots. I am holding high energy for you this week to be present, conscious, mindful, so that you can reduce your overwhelm and reduce your stress.